In this video, I would like to talk about 15 money habits which can keep you poor. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Gina, known as Gina Travelina, and I'm here to teach you all the tips and tricks which I learned in the last 4 years of entrepreneurship. Let's get into it. So, the topic money, it's a lot of times an avoided topic in families, amongst kids, how to spend, how to check your credit, and all these things. But it starts everything with the mindset. We hear a lot of times it's money or credit, it's a bad thing. But in the realistic side, you need money for everything. You need money to live, you need money to make business, and it is a topic which shouldn't be an avoided topic, right? I've read a book by Sincero. It's called You Are a Badass, which teaches you to write actually love letters to money. And it's changed me totally my perspective, how I look at money, and that it is not a bad thing. And if you think about money as a tool to reach your goals, to reach a better life, then everything will be changing. I have to say, I'm not money driven. But once I made that shift and realized you need money to create a bigger impact, it is a tool to reach more people and have more people. If you shift that mindset, I'm sure you can help more people. The only person who could make impact without money was pretty much Jesus Christ, but you're not Jesus Christ, so let's go back to business. The number one money habit which can keep you poor is that you spend everything what you have and you live paycheck to paycheck. So you're in a hamster wheel, you get the paycheck and then you spend it all, and that's it. Nothing will be left at the end of the month. The second money habit, which is related to the first one, it's even worse. You spend even more than your paycheck, meaning that you max out your personal credit cards and spending maybe on designer items or other items which you don't even need, and you spend more than you make. The third money habit, which keeps you poor, is that you pay with cash. Why you shouldn't use cash? First of all, if you pay with credit cards, you should know that travel, rental cars, you have to pay with credit card because you have insurance. For example, Amex or Chase or other credit cards can cover you up to $2 million in insurance. For example, if you have a car accident, if you have a travel accident, anything happens, you are covered. Also, if you want to do a return but you don't like the item you purchased, it's always better to pay with credit card. Another reason to use your credit cards for all your expenses because you get reward points. Why to pay for travels when, for example, you can just book travels with points, but how to earn points? By paying everything with credit cards. Or you have also these cashback credit cards, which gives you like 2, 3, or even 5% cashback on all your purchases, which is pretty much free money. How awesome is that? So, and did you know that you can even pay your rent with credit card? There's an app called Plastic, which gives you the option to pay your landlord with credit card, and you can get even points for that. The fourth money habit, which keeps you poor, is that you don't even know your expenses. You don't even know how much you're spending. There's a great app out there, it's called Mint. You can connect to all your credit cards, you can put even budget on restaurants, and it helps you to have an overview how much you spend on each category. So I would totally recommend to do that. Number 5 is not knowing your fixed costs. I mean about it, your fixed monthly recurring expenses, for example, your rent, your car insurance, your payment, your mortgage, and then you have to add kind of a budget, like how much you're spending on groceries or restaurants per month. So if you know or have an estimate, okay, every month I will be spending X amount, then it will be way easier to know when you check your income, okay, how much do I need to make just to like make it by and have the living. Number 6 is related to all these too. It's not knowing your profit. So first of all, when don't know you didn't know your expense or recurring revenue, but you have to know your profit. I assume that you know your income or your revenue, you know how much paycheck you get. But after deducting everything, how much is your profit? Make a P&L. If you have a business, I totally recommend to use QuickBooks, because QuickBooks is an accounting software which makes everything easier and takes out the work to do manual Excel sheets and P&Ls, what I used to do before that. Number 7 is ignoring your credit score. Some people don't even check their credit regularly, or they don't care you have some derogatory marks or late payments, and credit score will go down. But then if you want to buy an investment or buy a car or anything, your credit will be low, so you won't get approved for the amount you want. But if you currently check and maintain a good credit score, at least over 750, then your life will be easier if you want to buy other investments. Number 8, not leveraging credit. I'm originally from Europe. I lived in many countries, from Hungary to Austria to Canada to Mexico, but United States is the best. And if you live here, there's no way why you shouldn't leverage credit. Meaning, you can get even 0% credit cards, make an investment, and you don't have to pay interest on it. Usually 12 months, 16 months, it depends. But if you do it smart, wisely, you can duplicate your money. Number 9, buying an investment on the personal side. Why you shouldn't do that? If you're planning to buy a real estate for investment, you always should open an LLC for it. It's also a legal protection, and you will have also other tax benefits, which leads to number 10, not having a tax strategist. First thing you should do, if you're a business owner, hire an accountant or tax strategist who will help you to find expenses which are write-offs. Number 11, thinking that saving will make you wealthy. I know there's so much information on the internet, and you hear Dave Ramsey talk about saving money all the time, but that's not the way to go about it. But guess what? If you skip a few days of Starbucks and saving those $5 of coffee, it won't make you actually wealthy. But you should monitor your expenses and everything, but it doesn't mean if you're saving, you will get rich quick, right? Number 12, not investing in yourself and your skills. You know, the biggest mistake everyone and most entrepreneurs do, that they are waiting too long to invest in themselves, to invest in a coach, in a mentor who can help them to reach their goals way earlier. And you are acquiring new skills which no one can take you away of. You know, recession is coming, it's in the door. But guess what? What stays with you during a recession? Your skills. So I totally recommend to work on yourself and invest in mentors and coaches and learn new skills. Never stop learning. Number 13, not thinking of how to make more money. This habit can keep you poor because you can spend more, but if you're not thinking of all the other ways you can make more money, you won't get more wealthy. We are coming back to point 1, spend everything what you have and living paycheck to paycheck if you don't increase your revenue and the profit, right? So always look out for new skills, for new deals, for business partners. And I don't say that diversify too much, but focus on one thing, but think about ways how to increase and improve your life. Because when you increase the revenue, it's a direct proportion of increasing your life and other people's life around you. Number 14, is not thinking of investing in passive income streams, which can make you money while you sleep. There are so many options out there. Pick one. Some of the investments can be risky, but guess what? The wealthy people risk probably millions to be able to get where they are right now. Another good book on this topic is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, and he's talking about the different mindsets between rich people and poor people. And usually, poor people are not willing to risk anything, and on the other side, wealthy people are willing to fail, are willing to try new things until they get it and they will be successful. And finally, number 15 of the money habits which can keep you poor. If you really want to stay poor, then I would say stay at home, hide, and don't tell anyone what you're doing. Don't show up on social media. You see, there's a saying, your network is your net worth. It is a reason why it's like that. If you expand your network, if you're going to networking events, collaborating, making new friends, you will be more wealthy because you build those connections in life, in business, in personal life. It can just get you further. I hope you enjoyed this video and don't forget to subscribe and see you in the next video.